Dude, relationships take time, man. Like you're talking about a super dance. It takes time. First, let's pretend that you meet somebody and there's a form of compatibility. Let's pretend that you have a little sense of yourself so that you can attract a person that there's a little bit of compatibility and that there's a form of resonance. It takes a lifetime. And then you're always growing, meaning literally today I'm 15, tomorrow I'm 20. So at 20 you're not the same person just by your age and where you're at in your life cycle. So that evolves. So the dance evolves also. So when, let's say I met a girl, I'm 30, now I'm 44. Well, we're not the same. Forget I've transformed from the inside. Now I'm literally 44. I'm not at all interested in the same things I were when I was in my 30s, just because my life cycle has changed. So the dance has to evolve. The way the sexual energies now meet and collaborate together evolves. So it's an ongoing game. And that takes time. And first, before it takes time, it takes a will. I want. Now, why would you want that? Like I told you. Because I've come to terms with the fact that I'm a man and my life is intimately connected to women. And I had to choose. Do you want this? Quick food, shit food? Or do you want to learn sexuality and cultivate it? Well, my decision was made. It's not that I didn't have my share of junk food. Did I ever? Right? That's why I made my decision. I often state this on the channel. Ain't nothing noble about me. I'm a very practical person. This sucks. That's why I stopped. It's not because I believe in love. I don't give a fuck about love. I believe in what's good for me. You understand? You know what I mean? This sucks. It's not good for me. That's why I don't do it. Well, why don't you eat this? Because I don't feel good when I eat it. Are you vegan? No. Are you vegetarian? No. Do you eat meat? No. Do you not eat meat? No. I eat whatever makes me feel good and helps me to go towards my direction. So I don't do that because it doesn't feel right for me. And then by making a choice, another path opens, and then you invest yourself in it. So I made my decision to go in that direction. So therefore, I'm going to start attracting people who they're maybe not able to name that there's something else, but are looking for it. And then when they come, we have a conversation like, yeah, I understand what you mean. Then we have to contend with the fact that we're all fucking addicted to drugs. That means shit food. So you have to go through a detox process, which means you have to endure that with the person. And this is part of our age. It's a very particular time. Well, everybody's addicted. So I'm less addicted than you at this stage. So I have to put up with you because I understand what you're going through. You have to detox from this addiction. Your system is hacked. You only know these pathways, and these pathways always lead to the same place, a dead end. So we have to recondition the nervous system to want to contain itself and circulate, which means you have to deal with all kinds of traumas and stuff that's inside of you that hasn't been dealt with God no long, so that the energy can circulate. So that's part of being a sexual partner with a person. You have to be with them. You have to be next to them while they process what they have to process as the sexual potency increases. So if every time there's a little bit of intimacy and you see something in the person that you have decided is bad, then you want to run. This is disgusting. Well, that's not the person. That's the toxin. There's something in the way. And that thing in the way, in another life, literally other life meaning before you met her or before she got onto the expansion sex, made her, let's say, do this and this and this action that you could judge as horrible. Yeah, I understand getting fucked up your ass by a random dude on some kind of disgusting drug isn't the greatest thing in the world, but at the same time, I can understand. And that comes from a squeeze, something in your mind is twisted. And if you go deep enough and you get to understand person, it always comes from the same place, self-fucking hate. But you still need to feed when you hate yourself. So then you can't love the person? Because they did something that you deem disgusting? Well, it's disgusting. Who agrees? This person just ate shit. Isn't that disgusting? Yeah, but is she eating shit or is the disease eating shit? So if you can't see, you can't discern the disease, that means the squeezed sexuality and its behavior from the person, then every time you're facing something that you have judged as evil, then you want to throw her away because this is evil. And they should do the same thing as you. Oh my God, you did this, you're disgusting, go away. Because you have these ideals. Well, that's not the ideal. First of all, ideal doesn't exist at this point in time. Everybody fucked up. But what's inside of her, which would represent the ideal, it's not ideal, it's a pure energy, which is the goddess energy. But the goddess energy is deep, so you have to learn how to see that so that you don't get disgruntled by all the disease, the restricted sexual energy and its former actions. Because you have to go through this with her. And if you don't do that, how's she going to release the tension? Right? Because that's what we're talking about. Every time the sexual energy potentizes itself, this sexual energy pushes against the restrictions. And that restriction is an entity. It's a living thing. And at some point, that entity may have been very active and pushed her in a certain direction to go feed. And then that means perform certain actions that you can say, this is disgusting. Well, she did eat shit, so at the end of the day, it's disgusting. But is it her that's disgusting, or is the disease that's disgusting? Can I not discern the difference between her, that means the feminine principle in her, and the restriction? Now, if every time there's something that comes up, you run because you're so judgmental and you're so idealistic like an imbecile because you have no sense of reality, how the fuck are you going to help her open to herself? Then you have to talk, then she has to release that shit. So that means you have to be there in the shit. Now, why would you want to do that? Unless you love a person. Well, that's love in this age. Why the hell would I want to be here with you in this disgusting place where you're in pain so that you can retrieve yourself? But the person needs to retrieve a part of herself. But why would I want to be there? It's disgusting. I have no shame in saying, well, something shit is shit. I don't feel judgmental by saying that shit is shit. Right? The person is in shit. The shit is shit. But here I am in the shit with you because you had your issues and you had traumas, and then we have to process the shit, so I'm right there with you. I ain't doing the job. I'm there. I'm holding it down for her while she processes that. While I maintain my eye on her, the goddess, so that she has a sense of where she's going. Or she could get lost. Now, why the hell would I want to do that? That's a lot of love. That's a lot of work. That takes time. No, I just want to come. You see? I just want to come, man. Look, did you see her ass? Yeah, I saw her ass, dude. Did you see the fucking these pussy lips? Oh, dude, I just want to fuck her. Great. Look at the difference. And guys are like this with their own wives or girlfriends. This is not a judgment. I'm just saying there's a difference. I think it's pretty clear. So you choose what you like. But somebody's got to talk about it. So here I am, again, sitting on my little chair, talking about other possibilities with you so that you hear about them, because some of you know what I'm talking about instinctively. Maybe you've never heard of it. Maybe you heard it in a new age way, which turns you off. And here I am talking to you as practical can get. This is a practical science of unwinding tensions so that your nervous system can carry more energy, which equals more peace, bliss, ecstasy, whatever the fuck you want to call it. More life. That's real. That's like electricity. This is not mumbo jumbo shit, let's believe in nonsense. I don't do that. Do I look like I do that? I think I don't. Come on, you got to give me credit for that.